So the regular question about people who are fasting, when to train, before or after breaking the fast? Now, of course, there's no right and wrong answer for this because few factors. First of all, the maximum efficiency when it comes to muscle building or fat loss, and the convenience, which is very important factor to take into consideration. And what I mean by this, of course, going to work out when you had a proper meal, um, a little bit of carbs, protein, everything is so much better when it comes to the muscle building than training on an empty stomach after fasting for 12, 16, 14 hours, whatever. However, from a training point of view, I personally like to deload while I'm fasting. So what that means is I will still train. Most of the time I train while fasting because it's convenient to me. Like I work, I have clients one-to-one, I do trading, which is very stressful. I cannot be waiting until the time of breaking the fast, which is nearly 8:30 p.m. to then have a meal, then train, and by the time I'm finished everything, post-workout meal, preparing things, ready to sleep, it's like midnight. I can't do this. For other people, they work night or wherever it's suitable for them. I'm a morning person, 5 a.m. I'm up. And here's my point. It doesn't matter how effective a strategy if you can't follow it. And then of course the other point of view is some people just take that month to focus on the spiritual side of things, not just the training. As in some people just stop training altogether because of how it works, and the structure of the day is just difficult, their work or many other factors. However, there's another way to do it, which I think the most effective one. So kind of when you're holding the stick from the middle, means you can still train an effective way. Sorry, that was noisy. So you can still train an effective way for gaining muscles and also manage the fasting and everything. Here's how you do it. So at the time of breaking the fast, you only have a banana and some water, possibly and ideally a coffee as well. But again, being the fasting month, some people don't like to add coffee because you're already not well hydrated because the long fasting hours and so on. But at any case, you're going to do the banana and coffee or water, and then you train first thing. You then have a big meal after that. So again, depends on how you structure your food around the fasting hours. This could be your only meal of the day, or could be the case that this is a post-workout meal and then in 2-3 hours you're gonna have another meal. But here's the problem with this approach. 2-3 hours later, that's already midnight. So, and that's my struggle. Somebody who wakes up at 5 a.m., whether I have to be out of the house or not, I still wake up at 5:30 in that range. Well, let's suppose I have a client at 6 a.m. So, which still means I need to wake up at 5. It's difficult to be able to have a meal at 12. Then I can't sleep after that and so on. So long story short, choose the strategy that suits you and suits your lifestyle and everything. Now, of course, some people know that I'm doing monk mode. So that is not just fasting, not the ordinary fasting that you do. So what I do is fasting 16 or 18 hours. No coffee, no alcohol, no cigar, which I love. And most importantly, no sex. No physical interaction with women, basically none. And this is actually the hardest bit for me. So 30 days of that. I'm not saying everybody do that or everybody have to do that. This is just what I do. I just go hard for a month. I go raw. Anyway, it's amazing when you remove the small pleasures, of course, and the big pleasures. But simple things like the coffee, just especially me being a coffee addict. Anyway, the reason behind it is the discipline, basically, because you're free to do anything you want. I'm free to do whatever I want. But I choose to go monk mode, hard month for 30 days. If you want to know more details about monk mode, comment below and I'll make you guys a video about that. But I don't think you're hard enough to handle that.